Welcome back. Renegade soldiers in Mali say they have overthrown the civilian government. The mutineers have suspended the constitution and dissolved all state institutions. The renegade soldiers are said to be angry with the government's handling of the Tuareg rebellion in the country's north. President Ahmadou Toumani Touré is believed to be under the protection of loyalist troops in the military barracks. We have details on the fast-moving development there in this report.
The CNRDR, under the authority of the Armed Forces of Mali, have decided to assume responsibility and to end the incompetent regime of Ahmadou Toumani Touré. The announcement of the mutiny was broadcast by rebel troops on Malian state television at around 4 a.m. on Thursday morning. They said a national curfew was in effect and that the constitution had been suspended. We ask the people of Mali to remain calm. We firmly condemn any act of vandalism or theft. The mutiny broke out on Wednesday evening at the military garrison in Kati, located 15 kilometers from Bamako. The rebels advanced swiftly on the capital. In the confusion, traffic on the main roads was snarled. Even vehicles on the bridge leading to the city center were forced to turn back. Gunfire could be heard throughout the night. The rebels' claim that they had taken the presidential palace has been denied by witnesses. However, the rest of the capital appears to be under rebel control. Sporadic gunfire was heard, perhaps of the rebels celebrating their victory. Residents in Bamako barricaded themselves in their homes after having stocked up on provisions. Others fled the city. They stole my car. This pains me. We're afraid. We're afraid of being attacked by vandals who will take advantage of this situation. Forces loyal to President Touré said that he had been taken to a security base in Bamako, where he is directing military operations against the rebels.
The suspect behind France's recent deadly shooting incident has been shot dead by police in Toulouse. Mohamed Merah was shot dead by a police sniper after a 30-hour siege. Police say Merah was planning to escape during a ferocious firefight with police when he was gunned down by a police sniper. The French of Algerian descent, according to detectives, had previous encounters with the law. We have more on one of France's deadliest serial killers in this report.
Terror, the wail of sirens echoing, and everyone asking whether Merah was alone or if there are more terrorists here. Some of the victims were Jewish, a rabbi, his 2 sons and a 7-year-old girl sent to Israel for burial. And soldiers were apparently targeted because of France's 4,000-strong military presence in Afghanistan. Merah perhaps unaware he'd shot fellow Muslims. This is the tough neighborhood of Toulouse that Merah came from. Off camera, this gang of young men who knew Merah attacked us as we tried to talk to them. It was pretty scary. Within minutes of us arriving, we were rushed. Someone grabbed my phone. We were roughed up. Someone made a grab for our camera. And we were very lucky to get away without being seriously injured. French officials say Merah visited the Afghan-Pakistan border area twice. The first time he was detained and handed over to French troops and was then repatriated. The French Interior Minister says he belonged to an obscure Salafist group called Forzan Eliza, known for its opposition to the ban on full veils in France. A YouTube video purports to show Forzan members staging simulated firefights with paint guns and practicing hand-to-hand combat. CNN cannot independently verify the authenticity of this video. The French authorities tell CNN Merah had been under surveillance by French intelligence, and his lawyer confirms Merah had even been jailed just last month for motoring offences, the latest in a series of convictions for more minor crimes.
The neighborhood of Izard is characterized by delinquency due to drugs. He never had a history of this, but he had a history of theft.
But it's left analysts wondering whether French intelligence has failed catastrophically to intervene.
It seems to me at this stage that there has been a failure in the sense of this guy not being given enough priority in terms of the threat he actually posed to France itself.
A lone wolf terrorist gunman is the nightmare scenario for intelligence agencies, but everyone in France is wondering if there are others like Mohamed Merah waiting to strike. Dan Rivers, CNN, Toulouse.
And in sports, soon after the dissolution of the Executive Committee of the Gambia Football Association, a delegation that comprised the Minister of Youth and Sports, the Permanent Secretary, as well as the Chairman and Vice Chairman of the Interim Normalization Committee, set up by the Minister in the wake of the development, traveled to Zurich, Switzerland, at an invitation of the football's world governing body FIFA for talks with President Joseph Sepp Blatter and the FIFA Secretary General and 2 other members of the FIFA Emergency Committee. A media release from the Ministry of Youth and Sports reveals that FIFA President Joseph Sepp Blatter told the Gambian delegation that he has endorsed the formation of the Interim Nationalization Committee. The release also states that the Gambian delegation was told that FIFA has the prerogative to nominate members of an interim committee in scenarios like that of the Gambia, in line with the FIFA status, and has as a result nominated the following individuals to serve on the committee: Osman B. Konate, Omar C., Salifu Jaite, Cherno Marina, Remy Joyner, Suleiman Juf, and Cherno Toure. FIFA, the sports ministry, despite, has also given the said interim normalization committee 6 months to do a better job at organizing all-inclusive and transparent General Assembly to elect new officials to mandate football in the Gambia. We'll bring you more on that soon as possible. And before we take leave of you, a reminder once again of our headline-making stories. Efforts to mechanize agricultural production in the Gambia have moved by several notches with the signing of a contract agreement in that regard between government and a company based in South Africa. Gambian men and women under arms serving in the Sudanese region of Darfur have received an accolade from Professor Ibrahim Gambari, the Joint Special Representative of the United Nations and African Union in Darfur. Renegade Malian soldiers have toppled the administration of Amadou Toumani Touré and dissolved all vital state institutions, citing the government's alleged mishandling of the Tuareg rebellion. And the suspect behind France's recent deadly shootings has met his violent death following a 30-hour siege of his Toulouse residence by French commandos. You can follow those stories and other GRTS programs live on our website at www.grts.gm. There you can also monitor GRTS Radio Live. That brings us to the end of our midday news. Thanks for joining us and enjoy our range of interesting programs. Until then, my name is Abubakar Dabo.
.001 coming soon.
الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين